what is the biggest misconception of you at this point? What's a viewer opinion that is incorrect people may harbor about you?
I feel like people think just because I'm on OnlyFans or just because on my Instagram, I show my body and promote my body, that I'm an easy girl or I'm promiscuous or I'm a slut. And I would like to curve that opinion because honestly, like, a lot of the OnlyFans girls are some of the hardest girls to link with or get in touch with. And it's like, we're just strictly about our money and it's on the internet and you can't really get in our touch or in our area. And that's the misconception I would like to say. No matter how I carry myself on the internet, that doesn't make me a slut or mean that I'm just out here fucking every guy and things like that.
Now, were you ever that type of person at any point in your life? Or were you always like that?
No, I've always been like that. Like if it wasn't about a bag involved, we're not linking, you're not talking to me. And I feel like now that I just do OnlyFans and reality TV, you can't link with me at all. You can buy my content and connect with me in that way online. But before, I used to be more accessible if it was a bag involved. And I feel like now, it's strictly internet. That's the only place you can see me.
Now, you mentioned OnlyFans here. For those that didn't get a chance to catch previous portions of questions with you, what is that link for those in the audience getting to know you for the very first time through this portion of questions?
So my OnlyFans is Blueface Barbie, onlyfans.com/Blueface Barbie, exactly how it's spelled. No extra letters, Blueface Barbie, no spaces.
Now, what is your opinion of OF?
My opinion of OF is it's a great platform. It was a game changer. It made a way for females to get out of prostitution and the strip club. Now it's more of a huge platform. The money that girls are making in the club is times 10 on the internet. There's girls pulling $100K a month, just straight OnlyFans, never linking up with nobody. And in the past, before OnlyFans, you had to put in footwork. You had to meet up with guys or go dance at the club or, be present. And now I feel like it's a game changer. And I feel like OnlyFans takes a big portion. 20% to me is a lot. But they've gotten kind of strict with what they allow and don't allow as far as like public scenes or, car sex, things of that nature, or car play, whatever. So they've tightened up on their rules. I feel like they take a little bit too much, but it's been a game changer for the girls that are in the sex industry for sure.
Now, when it came to OnlyFans, did you embrace that platform right away or did it take some time?
So I joined OnlyFans around COVID time, around 2020. I feel like that's when a lot of girls did. The strip club got shut down. Everything shut down. These guys can't go out and get their dick sucked or go tip at the strip club. So it became a major thing. And I feel like that's when it hit its peak. And that's when I joined, was around 2020. And it was good for me.
Now, just for a comparison here, there was a time, true or false, you were an escort.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a time you were an exotic dancer. Now, what was the most you made in 1 month's time on the escort side of things? Your best month ever?
I can't say my best month ever, but my best night ever was around $60,000 from one person in one night.
And what about when it came to the exotic dancing side of things? What was your best night ever or best month ever take home?
My best night ever dancing was around $16,000 from one guy. Best month, it's just hard to remember and track everything, but you always remember your best night. Like, okay, this is the night I made the most I ever made. So money-wise, it's always pretty much been consistent when I was in that field, but you always remember your best night.
When it came to that particular night of $16K, was that your birthday night or birthday weekend?
No. It was a random guy that just came in the club. It was booby trap at the time before it got super lit. And yeah.
And speaking of super lit, does the success that place has garnered up until this point surprise you at all? Being the fact that you were there when it wasn't so lit.
It doesn't surprise me because I always seen the potential, but it's like, wow, like I worked there when no celebrities knew what it was. It was like a kind of like Mexican club and just a lot of Mexican guys or foreign guys. It wasn't a place that celebrities come to and all the it girls work at. It was kind of like a hole in the wall, not so much very known. And I kept working there as it was rising. And yeah.
And when it comes to OnlyFans, what's been your best month on that platform so far?
So I'd rather not share that, but yeah.
Are you able to say if it was more than that $60K in one night?
No, it has not been more than that, but we're going to get there. We're working on it.
Now, when it comes to your OnlyFans content, how far do you go with that?
So when it comes to my content, I pretty much do it all. I'm very up close and personal with my fans. I give them what they're looking for. Now, as far as being with multiple different content creators, that doesn't happen. I have rules, I have boundaries. As I said, I'm in a relationship, so we have discussed our boundaries and rules when it comes to creating content. I only do my male content with my boyfriend, and I do girl-on-girl content and solo content. So I'll work with other girls. I will not work with other guys. I do provide boy-girl content, which includes me and my boyfriend only. So it's very personal, and I'm sharing my very private moments with my buyers.
And it's XXX rated stuff.
Yeah, it's like porn.
Was there ever a thought of being a porn star, for lack of a better phrase, at a point in your career before OnlyFans?
Not really, because, I have family and I didn't want them to just see me out in the open. And I feel like with OnlyFans, it gives you that exclusivity where it's like you have to buy this to see this. And it's like with Pornhub or X videos or whatever, it's free, it's open to the public, and that's never really the route that I wanted to go. So I've kept it strictly OnlyFans. But, like before I ever got in the sex industry, guys would tell me like that I would mess with in my free time personal life, like, you should be a porn star, like your performance is just crazy, like you act like a porn star, you freak me out, all this stuff. So I've been told I should be a porn star, but I never really wanted to go that route.
Now, you didn't share the most you've ever made in 1 month on OnlyFans, but how much does it contribute percentage-wise to your monthly income?
I would say OnlyFans is definitely not my main source of income at all. It definitely contributes. It helps out. I would like to see more growth. I'm not as active as I could be or should be, but like I said, it's not my main source of income. So,
do you think if you were more active, you would see more money?
Absolutely. I feel like it's more about collabs. If I collabed with more guys and with more girls, I would see more growth. But I am active with my fans. I do post new content pretty much every day. It's just I need more people coming in from outside sources. So more subscribers from different things.
Now, you mentioned you do have a significant other.
Mm-hmm.
You referred to as your boyfriend. Is this a public relationship you're in, or is this private?
Yeah, I'm public with him, but I do keep him private, meaning I don't post his face. I post that I'm in a relationship. I'm very open about that, but I do hide his face.
And when it comes to your significant other, was he already doing content on OnlyFans before you two met?
No, not at all. And when we do content, we don't show his face. It's mostly POV content, which means point of view. He doesn't show his face, so yeah.
So he was, for lack of a better phrase, a first-timer to adult content and things of that nature?
Exactly. I have to, train him, no, hold the phone like this, you're not getting the right angle. So I'm, teaching him to, but, we don't record every time we have sex or anything. Some things we want to keep intimate and private and to us, and sometimes, we'll record.
Was this a deal breaker or potential deal breaker in your relationship, the OnlyFans content?
No, absolutely not. If he told me tomorrow, I don't want you to be on OnlyFans, it wouldn't be a thing. I respect my man. I'm pretty much a ride or die. Whatever he says goes. I'm a very submissive woman, and I respect whatever he says. I don't question when he tells me I don't want this. I just listen and do it. So If he said to race it tomorrow, I would, but I know that he also sees the growth and the numbers, and it makes sense to continue doing it.
Now, you mentioned there was a concern about parents or family members
Correct.
with a potential adult film career. What's the reaction been from those people in your life at this point?
Well, I don't think they really know exactly that I do OnlyFans. If they do, they haven't said anything to me about it, but they do know that I used to dance, used to escort, and, they still love me.
Go ahead, didn't mean to cut you
They
off.
see, like, that I'm making money, so I feel like with my family, like, if it makes sense, they don't mind.
And you mentioned used to escort, used to exotic dance. You no longer do either of these anymore.
No, I don't.
When's the last time you did exotic dance?
Wow.
Rough estimate.
So I did Jocelyn's Cabaret 3 years ago on Zeus Network, and I would say that was probably around the last time that I danced, 3-4 years ago.
And the escort services?
Escort services, I would say probably like 2 years, 1.5 years, 2 years. Mm-hmm.
And winding down the questions about OnlyFans, any regret on signing up for OnlyFans and creating that sort of content?
No regrets. It's gotten me the things that I have now that I appreciate. It's helped me pay for things. It's helped me advance myself and buy me the things that I want. So it's been a blessing, and I feel like I'm getting paid to do the things that I'm already doing. I'm already having sex with my man, so it's like we're profiting off of it.
And you mentioned this started around COVID. Was this something that you explored on your own? Did someone put you onto it? Did someone put a battery behind your back, so to speak, and encourage you?
No, I just seen like all the girls doing it and promoting it, and I was like, let me see what this is about. But it was not a particular person or a particular situation. It was more so just seeing like, oh, this is the it thing everybody's doing. Let me see what's up.
And how long do you see yourself doing OF for?
I see myself doing it as long as it continues to make money. I don't see a reason to stop, As time goes on and my career progresses, I do see myself limiting the content that I make. So go ahead and buy those videos now before I no longer put them out. But for right now, I'm pretty much doing it all on my OnlyFans. I'm getting nasty doing it all. But as time goes on, maybe I'll just, sell bikini pics or twerk videos, things like that.
Anything else you want to mention about OnlyFans or question you weren't asked, people want to know about that platform and your experience?
No, but shout out to OnlyFans. I've made a bag, and to all the girls or guys that look down on OnlyFans content creators, I just feel like it's dumb because it's like we're making money for doing shit that we're already doing. And that's that. Like, it's no shame in my game, and I'm very real about what I've been through, what I'm still going through, and fuck who don't like it.
And when it comes to this relationship that you're currently in, how long have you two been together approximately for?
So I've been with him since December, so about 6 months, 7 months.
December of 2022.
Correct.
And care to share how you two first met?
We met, he was driving near Fontainebleau. I live in Miami, and I was leaving Fontainebleau. I had parked my car nearby, and I was walking to my car, and it was like a cat call when guys are like, hey, girl, da-da-da. So that's how I met him, and when we met, I had a man at the time, and, I was kind of creeping with him, and when me and my man broke up, that's when I started taking him seriously, so, yeah.